Well, all this month we are jumping off the interstate to check out the best spots for your summer getaways.
This morning we visit one of the world's most notorious bandits in history as Matt Hamill takes us road tripping to Kansas City.
Wild West legend or Missouri myth? So much is written about the outlaw Jesse James, some people aren't even sure he existed.
You are in Kearney, Missouri at the birthplace of Frank and Jesse James.
For the record, he did indeed. And just outside Kansas City, you can walk in his footsteps on the farm where he grew up. Visitors can see the bed where Jesse was likely born and the angelic pictures of he and older brother Frank that give no hint of the life of killing and bank robbing that lies ahead. After leaving home at the age of 16 to ride Confederate raids in the Civil War, everything changed.
If you had fought for the losing side, you could not hold public positions such as preacher, teacher, politician. So a few venues that may have been open to him were closed.
Bank robber was wide open, and along with family portraits, the tools of the trade are all here. It's the world's largest collection of Jesse James artifacts, including his boots and spurs. Also part of a bomb Pinkerton agents tossed in the kitchen window to try to kill Jesse. The saddles are still here, and some of Jesse's guns that rode with him on his bloody bank jobs. He robbed his first train near Adair, Iowa, derailing the cars, and once hit a bank in Corydon. But it's the infamous ride through Iowa to Northfield, Minnesota that killed or wounded most of his gang. People in town fought back, and he and Frank barely escaped. Jesse's death at the end of a gun finally did come at the age of 34, when a man he trusted shot him.
Death photography back then was pretty common.
His death picture and even what remains of his original casket are here. Posters recall more than 60 movies made about Jesse James, starting with silent films, then everyone from Tyrone Power to Rob Lowe and Johnny Cash. There's even a Three Stooges version. The most recent is Brad Pitt's The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Bob Ford, a sentiment that matches the words carved on the grave marker at the farm. Here they leave it to visitors to decide whether this was a cold-blooded killer or a reformed outlaw. But there's definitely a Robin Hood element to Jesse James.
He captured the imagination of the people, and even today our guests that come, they know that he did some bad things, but they also have that real feeling that perhaps he did a few good things in there too.
The myth, the man, the legend of Jesse James. It is definitely worth jumping off the interstate to find the facts.
This takes about an hour and a half. It is an hour and a half that you'll walk away going, wow, I didn't know that.
We'll post a link to all the information about the Jesse James Farm and Museum on our website. We are road tripping near Kansas City. I'm Matt Hamill.
Fascinating stuff once again from Mr. Hamill. By the way, we have a special treat for you this week. If you decide to head to Kansas City to check out the spots that we're previewing this week, you can do some of these for free. That's because you can go to our Facebook page, like us, and then click under the CBS 2 News Extra tab and sign up to win a wonderful prize package worth $281.80 for your family to head down to the old KC.